Well, that's right. I was hoping that would work. No, that's it. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Yes, I am holding my condenser mic for the purposes of the fact that it is a bit, well, broken. So, in today's live stream, obviously, I'm just going to be doing my reaction to the upcoming live stream, which I've got on my computer over here. And we are going to see what the cars are that are going to be coming in update 22 for Horizon 4. I'm just going to recap over a video I did a couple of days ago in regards to my guesses as to what's going to be coming in to the new update. So for clue number 1, if you remember the tweet that Playground Games sent out on Tuesday, Torben Tuesday, there were 6 clues, and I came up with 6 different cars. A load of other YouTubers have predicted and maybe around 6 cars coming in the new update. So what my guess was for clue number 1 was the Citroen DS23. For the second clue, I went for the Peugeot 3008 DXR Maxi, which is a Dakar spec off-road car. For clue number 3, I went for the 2020 Ford Mustang R spec, because with a clue that said about limit to 500 units. For clue number 4, went for the 2020 Subaru WRX STI Series White, because the clue mentioned about only in white. For number 5, said it was as bright as, well, saying it was as bright as a star or something like that. So we've gone for the Hennessy Velociraptor 4-wheeled, not 6-wheel. And then for number 6, we've gone for, well, clue number 6, we've gone for the Toyota Celica. Forza have promised that we will get one new Toyota every month, and that's the Toyota I believe we will be getting, is the Celica. A lot of people that play the game have requested that. So fingers crossed, we will see what they come up. I know I've got the sun in my face a bit here. I have tried to organize it, try to sort that out. That's the reason I've got the cap on, to try and shade it. As you may have seen, I was fumbling around with a curtain to try and block some of that out. The only trouble was it got a bit sort of in the way. But hopefully we'll sort that out. If this stream obviously kicks off well, then we will obviously do some more in the future if you guys like it. If you do, obviously, please leave a like as well. If you're new to the channel and you haven't subscribed, feel free to as well. We're just waiting for the stream to start. We've still got about a couple of minutes until it officially starts. Like I've said, the disclaimer in the description, won't be showing any footage of the stream itself. Reason being for that is because of the fact that obviously it's copyright for a start. And obviously if I do show that, obviously I'll get copyright strike. Lessons learned from a live stream I did, it was about a couple of years ago now. So yeah, I'm not going to be doing that. So if you're here thinking you're going to actually see live footage, or basically me showing the stream via my stream, that ain't going to happen. Because as I said, I don't want to be getting into any legalities in regards to that. But yeah, so what do you guys think that the new cars maybe that could be coming in? I know I've spoken to some people on Instagram. If you want to follow me on Instagram as well, feel free to, at CMP Official YT. That's also the Twitter handle as well, so be sure to follow us on there as well. But yeah, I'd like to hear what you guys will think. What cars do you think will be coming? Do you think it will be 6 cars? Do you think it'll only be 4 cars? So yeah, I'll like to hear your thoughts on that. And I'm sort of reclining back a bit. Obviously, brand new gamer chair, so just trying it out. Well, I've had it for about a week. So we're starting in around 1 minute and 50 seconds. So hopefully not too much longer to wait for you lucky people. Now, obviously, the microphone may pick up some of the audio, obviously, because I'm listening to the live stream via my soundbar, because I did try to use my headphones. I'll just show them off here. Tried to use these ones here, but the cable wasn't long enough. I don't have a cable extension, so that didn't quite work out. But however, we will get through this. We've got a minute and 10 seconds, so yeah, fasten those seat belts. Get the key in the ignition. Right, the final 60 seconds now. Now, I'll try not to talk as much, obviously, through the reaction. Lucky enough for a bit of cloud coverage. That's good. It's blocking out the sun, so it's not so bright. But yeah. So we're coming down to the last 30 seconds now. This is getting really exciting now. So yeah, as I said, I'd like to hear what your thoughts are, what cars you think may be coming into the next update, which will be out on Thursday. Hello, Supercar. How are you? I will be obviously talking to some of you guys because I'd like to hear what your thoughts are in regards to cars, especially once they announce the cars as well. Right, here we go. Always love the trailers and the sort of intro bits that they do. Okay, starting off with something about an ultimate add-ons bundle. So just starting up here with a trader of pretty much everything that's in the game so far at the moment. So the Formula Drift car pack, Fortune Island by the looks of it, obviously the Lego Valley DLC. What else we got here? We've got some cars from the Barrett Jackson car pack. Yeah, Barrett Jackson car pack. Okay, so I wasn't expecting that to start off. I'm good, thank you. I'm good. Just got the sun in my eyes a bit, but hopefully that'll be sorted out. Hopefully the sun will stay behind a cloud long enough. Exclusive content VIP. Okay, so box of this, yeah, Ultimate Add-Ons bundle. Okay, so that's out now. So yeah, so for one low price, you can get 84 cars, 2 map expansions, and a couple of other car packs.
Hello, and welcome to another special indoors.
So that's quite a opener there. That is quite a massive opener there. So they've started off with an Ultimate Add-Ons bundle to open up. So that's available now. So if you don't have obviously the expansions, you can go and get that now.
We have the festival playlist. We're going to be running through it and the new seasonal events.
Okay, so coming up, they've got the festival playlist to start with. And then they've got the Eliminator. Then obviously they're going to talk about the Series 22 cars and then any updates and fixes that will be coming in the new update. So in terms of the cars, you probably got to wait another 5 minutes, probably about 5-10 minutes for the actual announcement of the cars to come through. But obviously they've just gone through the list of what's happening today. Yes, so we're starting off obviously with Charlie Hodgson, Mike Brown, and Dave Orton, so obviously the game designer, principal game designer, and obviously the live stream host. So yeah, but obviously as they just sort of introducing themselves and whatnot, they said they started off showing the Ultimate Add-Ons bundle. So obviously if you don't have the VIP side of things, if you don't have the car pack, the Formula Drift car pack, I believe it'll be the Mitsubishi car pack as well. The Lego Speed Champions, Fortune Island. If you don't have that, there is now available a bundle, which obviously you pay one price and you get practically everything there. So I said, in regards to that ultimate bundle, the ultimate add-on bundle, sorry, you'll get around 84 cars, which are obviously already within the game.
So, festival playlist. First up for the series completion at 50%, you're going to get the Ford Mustang.
Okay, so talking about the festival playlist. So, summer season, 50% completion, you'll get the Volkswagen GRC Beetle, and for 80% completion, you'll get the Ferrari P4, I believe it was.
You'll be able to get the Renault Clio.
Right, yeah. So in regards to festival playlist, obviously you got the usual stuff. So you got the trial and all the PR stunts and season events. And they've just obviously released it now. Well, I say released it, but obviously it's being shown now. For the season event, the word on the street. Yeah, so what's the word on the street? That's where you can win the first new car for Series 22, which is the Toyota Celica 1994. So now we're on autumn. 50% completion, Hoonigan RS 200 for 50% completion. 80% completion, just get a racing suit. Lancia Delta for the trial. So if you're interested in doing the trial season events. For playground games, you win these on the R. So again, that's pretty much already in the game as of the moment. Right, so here we go. So in terms of a new car, there's a shocker for the Cool Cats season event. You will win a Ford Racing Puma. So the Ford Racing Puma is making its way into Forza Horizon 4. And that could be won during a season event during the autumn season. So we've got one new car, which is the Toyota Celica for summer, Ford Racing Puma in the autumn season, and they're both winnable via season events. Okay, so now we're on winter, and there's actually another Celica coming in. So for 50% completion, you'll get the 92 Toyota Celica, and for 80% completion is the Bertie Design Jeep Wrangler. So that's 3 new cars there. For a season event called Mud is Thicker Than Water, the reward for that is a Starion ESI-R. So that's completely left field there. But yeah, so in terms of this season, you're not getting just one Toyota Celica. You're getting 2 Toyota Celicas. You're getting a 94 spec and a 92 spec. So that's going to be interesting, especially for all the fans of Forza that wanted Toyota to come back in. So you get 2 of those. And then we move on to spring. And spring's, I guess, the big one because a lot of people predicted it. 50% completion of the spring season, you will win the Nissan Pulsar. And for 80% completion, you get a 67 Chevy Chevelle. So that takes us up to what? So it's about 4 or 5 cars already. You get 2 in winter, sorry, 1 in autumn, 1 in summer. So that's 1, 2, 4. Yes, we're up to 4. And then obviously the Polestar, that's 5. So we're up to 5 cars. Nothing new really in regards to what you can win in trial and all that. But the next one you can win, another new car. So there is 6 cars in total. You can get the Peugeot 205 Rally, which, to be honest, is one of the cars that I did mention on my video a few days back, but I wasn't expecting the 205 Rally to be unveiled because of the fact that there's already a 205 in the game, which you've got a Forza edition version of, and you've got the original version of. So yeah, so for there to be another 205 coming in, that's actually pretty cool. So we'll just try and recap that. So there's 2 Celicas, Nissan Pulsar. So I'm trying to move my pen because I'm trying to take notes as well as it's not working. Right. Reach over a clicker pen. There we go. So we've got a Nissan Pulsar. We've got 2 Toyota Celicas, 1992 and the 1994 spec. You've got Peugeot 205 Rally, Ford Racing Puma, and a Starion ESI-R. So that is actually, quite surprising. The sun's come back out again. But yeah, so that is quite interesting in regards to what they have brought out there. What's your favourite car to drive and what design are you going to do? Favourite car to drive? I don't know. There's quite a few cars within the game that I do like to drive. If I had to pick one, it would most likely be Trying to think. Oh, probably my 458 Speciale that I've got. Because I've got a 458 Speciale, which I've done in the exact design of James May's 458 Speciale, which is, it's not that red. It's that sort of orangey red color with the 2 silver stripes on it. If you think I'm making that up, you can Google that. Google James May's 458 Speciale, and you'll see the design on there. I have made the exact same design, which was as simple as it is. It was a bit pain to try and get it all lined up. In terms of design, I don't know. I haven't really thought of any designs yet. But yeah, I will be obviously writing as I'm going along, as I'm trying to watch this, because as I mentioned on my Instagram, there will be after obviously I conclude the live stream, I will be recording a video, obviously going through pretty much everything they're talking about, especially the new cars that are coming in. And obviously, yeah, so we'll be going from there after. Did you ever play Rage Racer? I don't remember Rage Racer. If you're talking Ridge Racer, I definitely remember Ridge Racer. That was one that I definitely did play, was Ridge Racer. But then I don't think there's ever anyone who hasn't played it unless you're under the age of 20. If you're under the age of 20, you would have probably never heard of Ridge Racer. Well, you may have heard of it, but you'd probably never played it. So yes, I just got to try and remember stuff now.
5 seconds. Oh God. Okay. Organized. Again, weird words, I know. So I'm going to go with organized, fun, and exciting. I think organized, if you were a game developer and you came from somewhere else, that is the first thing you notice about the program. That is very good. Organized, fun is always good. Right, you just won your first one, so I feel like I should apply more pressure. So right, let's go back in.
So yeah, so obviously they're just going through the Q&A, which is just their sort of question and answer with like a elimination format. So for those that may be watching that aren't obviously used to Forza games, or definitely their live streams in general, basically what they're doing is obviously you get like one of the guys at Playground Games playing the Eliminator mode in Forza Horizon 4, whilst obviously one of the other hosts basically tell them questions for them to try and answer. So that's basically the gist of the Eliminator Q&A. Basically multiple tasking was, yeah. But yeah, so obviously they're not really talking about any new features yet. They're not really talking about anything new. They're just obviously doing the Q&A. So obviously just finding out a bit more about obviously the game designers, the people that make the games, people that develop it, and vice versa. So there's not much new news coming in yet. There will be obviously later on within their stream, because obviously they schedule it out. But yeah, once obviously I hear anything new, then obviously I'll let you guys know. But yeah, obviously if you don't want to stay here and you do want to watch the actual stream itself, I believe I put the link in the description. If obviously the link doesn't work, obviously just copy and paste that, pop that into your search bar on your browser, and that should take you straight over to their official live stream if you don't want to be here, basically. Because as I said, this is going to be quite slow with the fact that we're just waiting for obviously more news to come through as of when it develops, basically. But yeah, so I'm just watching it. And yeah, not much happening yet. It's just obviously the Q&A at the moment. But yeah, let me know what you guys think on the new cars that will be coming in, and which one is your favorite in regards to those that have been released. Did you like Gran Turismo? As much as I hate to say it, because of the fact that I'm an Xbox player, I'm a big fan of Xbox, yes, I did play Gran Turismo, and yes, I did like it. I haven't played every single installment of Gran Turismo. I think I played up to 7, think it was Gran Turismo 6 was the last one I believe I played. Before I obviously stopped playing Gran Turismo. In terms of Forza, in terms of Forza itself, I've played that since basically day one, since Forza Motorsport came out on the original Xbox. Yeah. So we're talking what, not even 14, we're talking about 15, 16 years ago, somewhere close to that, somewhere close to around sort of 16 years since they brought out Forza Motorsport. So yeah, it's a long time.
Maybe look directly into the camera and away from the TV more.
Oh, well, there's a 3. Okay, here we go. Right, so Mike, your first car. What was your first car? My first car was...
So yeah, again, just obviously going through the Q&A. So again, this is just a little bit of a slow burner, which their streams tend to be. They tend to be quite, you know, they're scheduled out and whatnot. But yeah, so they went through the festival playlist. But yeah, they will be showing off the update 22 cars, which was correct. There was 6 of them, so it's hard to keep track of all of them coming in regards to the new update. So they will be showing those cars off momentarily. What is your favorite Forza game? What's your favorite Forza game you like and why? Oh, that's a tough one, because there's a load of Forza games. Obviously, you got Forza Motorsport right up till, I think there's 7 at the moment. And obviously, in regards to the Horizon franchise, there's only 4 at the moment. Favorite ones, or what's my favorite? I don't know why. I believe number 3 was my favorite. I think just because of the fact that, I'm just trying to think. I think the reason I like 3, graphically it was good. The selection of cars they had was nice, and it was nice to play a game where obviously it wasn't based in America, basically, because obviously there's so many games out there, whether it be a car game, whether it be, you know, a role-playing game or first-person shooter, that are always based out in like a fictional US or real-life US or wherever. So it was actually nice to play a game, well, a racing game at least, that, you know, somewhere else. I know, obviously, racing games, especially ones that are restricted to tracks, are always, you know, different tracks in different places. However, obviously, when every other game has more or less the same tracks and stuff, it gets a bit stale. It can sort of stale other games. So I guess Horizon 3 is my favorite because of the fact that it's, you know, a completely different world. I believe it was, I can't remember if it was the first Horizon or the second Horizon, where they were based sort of, where they had like Europe in there, where they sort of mixed a bit of Italy, a bit of France in. But yeah, Horizon 3 was probably the favorite. In regards to the Motorsport series, probably Motorsport 4 was the one that I would play quite a lot. And then obviously, me personally, I felt like it sort of sloped off after that. So in regards to the actual Motorsport series based on tracks, it would be Motorsport 4. And in regards to the Horizon series, it would be Horizon 3, which was my favorite Forza game. Just going to put that down there. Hopefully, that microphone doesn't move a minute, because I just need a drink.
Right. What have you got next?
Lovely. But yeah, like I said, I'm not going to really talk much, even though I did talk quite a bit. But yeah, obviously, they're just still going through the limit Q&A. They've already gone through the festival playlist, which by now is obviously stagnated a bit because they're pretty much repetitive. It's always more or less the same, especially like the season event championships, playground games, season event, like the trials and all that. They're always pretty much the same. Like the tracks always seem to be the same. And all they did was just basically go through what you was going to get 50% completion, what you'd get 80% completion for the festival playlist, what you would get for 50% completion and 80% completion of each of the 4 weeks. So they haven't really sort of shown the cars yet, but they have pretty much announced them in some shape or fashion. Is there any tracks you like, and what is your fastest lap you set? Oh Christ! Fastest lap. To be honest, I don't really keep records of my fastest laps, just simply because of the fact that, like, I just don't, for some reason, I just don't keep tracks of my fastest laps. And because I play a wide range of different games other than Forza, obviously I play, you know, other sports games. I don't really sort of, you know, I mean, I should start doing that. I should start, you know, writing down fastest laps in my notebook. So then for a question like that, I'm prepared. But in terms of fastest lap, can't really tell you, because I don't keep records of anything like that. But any tracks I like. So if we're talking actual race tracks themselves, the Nordschleife at the Nürburgring is definitely one of the tracks that I'm a big fan of. I like the carousel turn. That tends to catch me out quite a bit. Just trying to think of other tracks. What other tracks? Silverstone is a big one. I'm not just saying that because I'm obviously British. Like, I'm not just saying I'm throwing that in there because of the sake of being British and it's got to be in there. No, I do generally like Silverstone. I'm not too keen on the new start finish line segment of the Silverstone. I prefer the old Silverstone when they started over the other side. Obviously, if you watch British touring cars, you would see where I believe the touring cars still start on the old start finish line. But basically, that part, obviously, basically Silverstone before it had the little change up, before it had a little bit of a resurfacing, a bit of a reconfiguration. That's what I like. But yeah, in terms of favorite tracks that I like, or tracks that I like, they are the 2 that I like: Nürburgring, Nordschleife, and Silverstone. What's your best achievement, and what is the difficult challenge you had? Best achievement, I guess for me, best achievement is getting pretty much almost all the cars. Now I say almost all the cars because in regards to Horizon 4, there's, well, before obviously these 6 new cars they added, there was 685 cars. That's including pre-orders, like, you know, everything pre-order car. But in terms of every car obtainable within the game from, you know, the in-game auto show, that sort of stuff, getting all those cars from the auto show, that's my favourite. So yeah, so now they're moved on. They're now moving. We're going to move on to the Update 22 cars, which they've now released. They're now starting off with the, I believe, just waiting for them to mention what is ST185. So it's the 1992 Toyota Celica.
Just after that split where the Supra and the Celica became separate cars, the Supra used to be a version of the Celica. This is where those lines split. Supra became more of a sports car, and the Celica became more of a rally car. So it's one unlike a lot of the Celica is 4-wheel drive, 2-litre turbo engine, and it's the same engine that you.
Yes, a 2-litre turbo. I can't believe they added. I was actually waiting for someone to actually turn around and say that, like, share their disgust that they've added a Ford Puma sub 932. To be honest, I wasn't expecting Ford. Well, the only Ford I was expecting was a Hennessy Ford Velociraptor, obviously the 4-wheel base, not the 6x6 base. That was my one based on, I can't remember, it was Bright as a Neutron Star or something like that. So I thought it was regarding the big light beam on the roof, because Jeremy Clarkson on Top Gear obviously referred to that as, you know, like bright as a collapsed sun. So I really thought it was going to be that, but obviously that wasn't it. But yeah, I'm surprised it was a Ford Puma, to be quite honest. That kind of took me left field. But yeah, I mean, this one that they're going for at the moment, the 92 Toyota Celica, has kind of took me by surprise, because I did say in my video that there would be a Toyota Celica, but it was obviously a more modernish version. Yeah, so we've got the 205 Rally now. So they're just driving that one.
Dave, I know you love this car. Can you tell us about it?
I love this car. Yeah,
So yeah, so in regards to
that kind of speaks quite highly of the car in itself. But what's really interesting with this version is if you want the performance version.
So I'm just listening to what they're saying.
It's actually cheaper than the standard version. So you go and ask for the Rally Edition, but normally when they
okay, so that goes with the clue only in white, cheap, stripped out, but only in white. So for that one, that was obviously the Peugeot 205 Rally, because the 205 Rally was cheaper than the standard version 205. So that's the reason they've gone.
A bigger engine, the 1.3 engine.
So obviously, so they're just obviously talking about the 205 Rally at the moment. So they've already spoke about the 92 Toyota Celica, which has a 2-litre turbo engine, and then obviously just going through the 205 Rally, which obviously just comes in white. There's obviously a stripped out version of the standard 205, and I believe they said it was a 1.5 or a 1.3 litre engine, something like that. Didn't quite catch it, but I know it was 1 point something.
Perfect for winter, yeah.
And they're just mentioning that the car is perfect for winter, which may be so, but I know a load of players switch off when it comes to the winter season, because a lot of people are not too keen on the winter season.
You can unlock this by 50% of the festival playlist in spring. This was made by Nissan in an attempt to fight Toyota, Subaru, Ford during the Coupe Rally era in the early 90s. It had a 2-litre turbo SR20 DET engine, and it's the same engine that you would have got in a Silvia at that time. So it's really, really powerful, really tunable, really upgradable, which obviously for you guys is really, really powerful. You can take it straight into the garage and game and start to tune and upgrade it straight away, just like.
Yeah, so they're just talking about the tuning capabilities of the Pulsar.
Anyway, yeah, that was an example. So bye. This one's a bit of a playground games legend, not least because one of our story designers, one of the company's founder members, Ben Bell, owned one of these for a long, long time, until only a few months ago. So until very recently, you were spotting one of these every day in the playground games car park. He adored that car, he loved it, and he basically ran it into the ground. So it's now hidden in a barn somewhere in the north of England, and that is not a clue enough to bring a bit of context to the game. That is where it is in real life. Yeah, it's a really cool car, really beautiful.
Yeah, so they're just talking through the Ford Racing Puma now.
And what's also kind of cute about it is it wasn't actually a homologated version of the race car. In order to get this, we purchased a Puma, and then also purchased the Racing Puma pack, and then Ford in the wrap.
Yeah, the engine, I will say this now, the engine sound for the Puma does not sound good. So I doubt there's going to be a load of people interested in the Ford Racing Puma. Unless it's got an engine swap for a turbo rally or something like that to make it sound a bit better, fair enough. But in terms of what its stock engine sounds like, it's terrible.
I actually love the thought of loads of racing Pumas. Loads of Pumas just lined up in Daventry, ready to be super upgraded. It's cool. I love the color on it.
The interior inside the Racing Puma, they've done really, really well. So credit to them for doing that. That is a really perfect interior copy of a Ford Puma. It's got that bluish purple color, sort of stock color. That's sort of like where it looks blue, but then when the sun's on it, it's get that little hint of purple to it. But yeah, the engine sound is shocking. The engine sound is really shocking.
I think it's the same Escort. The Escort Cosworth also came in the same blue as well. It's, it looks, especially in our game as well. As I said,
physically looks nice. Interior looks nice. However, the engine is a shocker.
Wow. There are 4 of the new Series 22 cars. If you want to know more about those cars and 2 extra ones, please stay tuned for the Forza Monthly that will be coming along very soon. But before we go, there is an even more important edition coming.
So they just obviously showed 4 of the cars, but they're saying to obviously stay for Forza Monthly for the other 2.
We've actually been looking at Horizon Promo. Obviously, we had that in the series before. We kind of found that people were engaging in it, but when you wanted to take a photo for Promo, you have to wait for the photo to process, and it actually took a very long time. If you just wanted to add a car to your Promo collection, going in and out took a long time, and there's a reason for that.
So yeah, so they're now just going through the updates and fixes.
A lot of processing for the photo to make.
But yeah, so I'll just recap over the 6 new cars that will be coming into the game, starting from obviously next Thursday. So there is a 92 spec Toyota Celica, there's a 94 spec Toyota Celica, Starion ESIR, Ford Racing Puma, Nissan Pulsar, and a Peugeot 205 Rally.
So that's what we've done for promo. We've also fixed them where.
Sorry, just want to interject. Sorry to those people who already completed Horizon Promo and had to sit through that load.
Yeah, sorry. But we fixed it now. So
just talking about some bug that people have been experiencing over in the Horizon Promo.
We've got some sort of quite funny problems here. So the Honda NSXR, parts of the hood would clip through the dashboard in cockpit view. And we fixed that because cars don't do that in real life.
Okay, so just talking about another fix with the Honda NSXR's hood. Apparently, it would glitch through, so just patch that.
So we changed the paint of the wheel screws because we're all about detailing. And that is it.
And something to do with paint. So obviously, they just obviously patched up the paint settings. It wasn't really too specific in regards to that, but yeah, that's the sort of little bug bit. But yeah, so for those that have just tuned in, obviously, if you didn't hear what the cars were, you've got 2 Celicas coming in, a 92 spec and the 94 spec, Nissan Pulsar, Starion ESIR, Ford Racing Puma, and a 205 Peugeot Rally. They've obviously shown 4 of the cars, 4 out of the 6. But obviously the other 2, you can go and watch them giving it a little drive around within the Forza Monthly live stream. And obviously, just to finish off the Horizon 4 Update 22 live stream, they're just showing a clip again in regards to the Ultimate Add-On bundle that you can now get, which includes the Formula Drift pack. You get the 2 expansions, so you get the Lego Valley Speed Champions and you get the Fortune Island. You get the car pass, so you get 49 new cars from the car pass. Also, you get the VIP exclusive content as well. So that's all within the bundle. So yeah, VIP, Lego Speed Champions, Fortune Island, James Bond car pack, Formula Drift car pack, and you get a car pass as well. But obviously didn't mention anything in regards to the Mitsubishi car pack. So I believe that may still be separate in regards to like a separate purchase. So that is basically going to be it. I know this stream wasn't, well, this reaction stream wasn't the smoothest stream in the world. But however, I do thank you for any of you that have liked, and for those of you that may have commented along as well. And for those that watched as well. So if you have watched, thank you very much for that. And just stop that before that decides to have a mind of its own. And yeah, so can't thank you enough. So yeah, if you did like it, then please hit that like button. If you are not subscribed to the channel and you think, yeah, I'll subscribe, you know where the button is. Click that if you want to click the notifications to notify you when new videos come out, especially whether it be regarding Forza or any other type of gaming content. Then feel free to. I'm not going to force you to. Choice is up to you, but it does help me out a lot. And as I go, I keep making. Well, thank you, Mark. Thank you for that. And yeah, being as it is a Monday, the 4th of May, as you can see, I've worn my Star Wars top, and may the 4th be to you all. So thank you for watching, and we will see you in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.